Hey guys, and today I'm going to be trying something that I haven't really tried on this channel before, so we're going to see how it goes. But anyways, today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on some stories that I found on the subreddit AmITheA-hole. If you don't know what this is, it's a subreddit on Reddit where people have been in situations and they're going to be asking voters to vote on them if they're the a-hole or not. So I'm going to be looking at some stories and determining if they're the a-holes or not. So let's get into it. So the first story is, am I the a-hole for refusing to pay for a pair of shoes my son destroyed, in quotes. So let's see this story. For some general context, I, female 37, am a divorced mother of 2 and I have custody of my kids for the majority of the year due to the fact that their father, male 38, travels for work, but when he's in town, it's not uncommon for him to want to spend the week with them. My kids were at their father's for the week last night, and when they came back, my son, male 17, bought me a receipt for a pair of $700 shoes that he needed to pay for. Obviously, I was confused, and so my son explained that while at school, he accidentally stepped on a kid's shoes. My kid's shoes were muddy from being outside, and apparently the mud caused so much damage to these expensive shoes that they needed to be replaced. I called my ex to get some further clarification, and he told me that it was our job as parents to set a good example to our kids and show that we fix things when we make mistakes, which is why he told the kid's mom that I would pay for a new pair of shoes. His reasoning for this was that I received child support from him and that I should have enough money to replace these shoes. I ended up calling the mother of this kid to try and talk to her to explain that I had not agreed to pay for the shoes, which caused her to get very upset with me over the phone because my ex had told her that we could cover the shoes and that it was our right to pay for the shoes. At this point, I was pretty frustrated and told her that if her son was so worried about his shoes, he shouldn't wear them to school. I told her this was all just a mistake that happened, but that I wouldn't be paying for the new set of shoes. Since then, the mother has told me she would seek legal counsel if I didn't pay, but I've decided to stick to my guns on this. Oh, that's the story. So, I think I'm gonna say you're the a-hole here. Your son literally destroyed a pair of $700 shoes. So, as you, the parents, you should be the ones paying and replacing for new shoes for the kid. Okay, so the next one is, am I the a-hole for leaving a dog outside and unattended at a restaurant? Now I get it, you couldn't really bring the dog into the restaurant, so like, I don't really know. And I know this one already was like voted not the a-hole, but I don't know, I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. Anyways, wife 30 female and I 33 male had plans to go out to eat. So before we went to a nearby brewery for a drink, it served food, but we didn't plan on eating there, just the drinks. This was a place where we had never been to. In my area, dogs are allowed outside with a dog-friendly patio permit, but not indoors, where they serve food. My wife and I are not dog people at all. We avoid them and don't want to be around them. We went to the bar, grabbed a drink, and took a seat at the table indoors. Within 2 minutes, this unleashed, probably 50 to 60 pound dog made a beeline straight to us. I put my leg out to block it, but it was persistent. It kept licking my leg and my wife's leg. It just wouldn't leave it alone. I mean, the dog's being pretty okay, just licking the leg. It's not like it's full-on biting or attacking the woman. I yelled out asking whose dog is this. No one answered, no one came to get the dog, nothing. Fed up, I grabbed the dog by its collar, took it to the farthest part of the outdoor patio, and left it there. That's gonna hurt the dog. The dog's not even attacking you, we're just licking. Where it promptly went straight up to another group. As soon as I let go of the collar, a guy yells out, "WTF are you doing with my dog?" I let him know it was bothering us and kept licking us, so I took it outside away from us. The guy seems dumbfounded that I had an issue with it licking us and had more choice words. I just responded with, "Leave your effing dog at home if you aren't going to be responsible." He went inside and slammed my beer, and the wife and I left. I flipped the guy off as I left. Good way to end the story, obviously. Yes, I agree with the people here, not the a-hole. Actually, wait a minute, I kinda agree. I kinda disagree. I think you are the a-hole. The dog wasn't really bothering you. Like, I get it, you probably don't want to be licked by this random dog that just comes up to you with no other person, not even on a leash, but it's just licking you. It's not like it's full on growling or like showing its teeth at you or like going up to bite the leg or attack you two there. So I'm gonna say not the a-hole for this one. I meant that I think this person is the a-hole for this one. Okay, so the last one I'm gonna read is, am I the a-hole for destroying my aunt's life? Okay then. For record, my 25 male, aunt 43 female is a hypocrite, entitled person. She always talks crap behind people's back, even those who didn't do any harm to her. Recently, she got in a fight with her boyfriend who asked for space, so she needed to leave because she lives in his house. She had no one to go to because most of her family and friends don't like her. Good. At all because of what she does to people. Yeah, I wouldn't really like her either. Just saying. She called me and told me that she needed to stay at my place for a couple of days before she finds a hotel or something to stay in. Unfortunately, I agreed. When she came to my place, she started acting as if she's in her own house. And she started making demands. This is not your house, woman. I was patient with her at first, but then it turns out she had no intention of leaving my house at all. She wanted to stay rent-free at my house for at least 2 months because her boyfriend asked her for a long break. I tried to be patient with her, but after 2 weeks, I lost my temper and kicked her out. She went back to her boyfriend's house, who was unhappy with her coming back so soon. A fight started between them again, and her boyfriend broke up with her for good and kicked her out permanently. Don't be crawling back to the other woman's house. He gave her some money so she can stay at a hotel though. She doesn't work and she has no savings, so she has no idea what to do. She called me and told me that I destroyed her life. And this is all my fault for kicking her out to her boyfriend again. You didn't have to go back to your boyfriend's place. All the woman did was kick you out of her house. You didn't need to go to your boyfriend's boyfriend again, and making things escalate between them while they could have worked things out. Had she stayed away from him a little longer. I feel bad because of this, because she's now in a very hard situation with no one to support her. Am I the a-hole? Absolutely not. Your aunt literally basically moved in with you, even though she said that, oh, it's only gonna be like a couple of days, I'll find a hotel room, and she didn't even find a hotel room. Like, she probably didn't even lift a finger to find a cheap hotel room that she could stay in. And second off, you didn't have to go back to your boyfriend's house. And plus, you said that she escalated things. She literally didn't do anything. She just kicked you out. You could have gone somewhere else. Maybe to that hotel room. Oh, this girl is definitely not the a-hole. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I had really fun doing this, so who knows what'll happen in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!